Okay, I'm making another video and I realize I've just made like a bajillion, but I just want more on my page because my page looks lonely. I'm like subscribed to a million things, favorited a million things, and I have like, let me see, 12 videos. Yeah, no, that's not good. We need more. Okay, so I'm going to talk about some stuff because I have a pet rat, hamster, and a chinchilla. I have a dog, but he's mainly my dad's, so I'm not gonna, I'll talk about dog food and stuff later. But I also work at Petco, so I've kind of got a good idea now on best stuff to feed to your small animals. So I'm going to just talk a little bit about that for you guys. So let me go get this stuff real fast. Hold on. Okay, so I'm just going to show you a few things. The best food to feed to your rat, chinchilla, hamster is, well, obviously, buy hamster food, buy rat food, buy chinchilla food. Don't give them other stuff because, you know, you think they all look the same, they're probably the same, but no, they actually have different things because certain animals need certain things. Like, for example, if you have a guinea pig, guinea pigs have to have vitamin C in their diet because they can't produce their own. So guinea pig food is going to have very specific in the pellets vitamin C. But you don't want to give your hamster because he's probably not going to need that much, which might not be very good in the end. So for hamsters and rats, they can both eat the same thing, which are these little blocks here. I'm pretty sure these are by Katie, or KT, Kaytee, that brand. And they're very plain. They look like they'd be like super boring, but this is the healthiest for your rat or hamster. They're blocks, they last a while, they're fun for them to eat because they can kind of chew on it. It takes them a while. It's not just, you know, and it also is a lot less mess because if you have a hamster or rat, you know, they like to like kind of crumble it up. This, a lot less messy, and they don't, you know, toss their food all over the place because actually that food, you know, that has all the little like fruits and goodies, that looks a lot more fun. In the long run, I don't think is actually as good for them because it can make them overweight. It's sort of like the junk food for small animals. So the best is just go with the plain Jane. Here and there, if they do something good, or you want to in the morning, in the night, give them a little treat. That's my advice. And for treats that I recommend, and I recommend keeping everything in boxes because in those bags it doesn't stay very fresh, and as a person, you like your food fresh. I'm sure your little animals would too. Yes, they do probably care about that, and they do notice. For hamsters and rats, these are by Ecotrin. I'll put links to all this stuff so you guys can know what I'm talking about. Because I take it all the bags, put in these boxes. So. This is really good for hamsters and rats. Don't give them a ton of this because it's meant to be more as a treat. But it's fun because it's a little cluster of like seeds, nuts, and stuff. So every once in a while, a little goodie. Rats and hamsters love these. And it's fun for them to chew on, play with. And this are more for rats. They're these big, they're also I think by Ecotrin. There's these big blocks that look like little like vegetables. Really good. I've noticed that my rat goes through them really fast. She chews them up in a minute, but she's pretty crazy, so. And then my rat also likes these, which are really good. These also keep the teeth clean, because you remember, you want to have tons of stuff so they can sharpen their teeth because their teeth are continuously growing. Rats do grind their teeth, I'm pretty sure, and can get rid of it on their own, but make it easier on them, you know? Give them tons of treats, goodies, fun stuff for them to chew on. Don't let them get bored in their cage, because sometimes if you have chinchillas, they actually start ripping out their fur if they're bored. That's a key hint if you notice your chinchilla is not doing well. If you notice Tufts of his fur is missing, he's probably bored. You gotta keep them entertained. They're just like people. And also, for hamsters and rats, I love these. They're called Yogis. I don't know if you can see that. They're like little yogurt drops. Really good once in a while as a fun treat. And they love them. They'll devour them in a second. And my hamster actually, like, he puts them up in his cheek. Saves them for later. So yeah, those are really good. And these also, you get these at Petco. probably PetSmart too, but Petco's better. And they're just like little crispy pretzel things. I don't actually know much about these, but they're really popular. I've seen a lot of people buy them. Animals love them. But yeah, with anything, even for humans, you know, give them treats. Not a lot, because it can make them overweight and they don't need that much. They really need their normal diet. And for these, rats need about 3 each day. Hamsters, 1 or 2, depends on the size. The bags where you buy them can also tell you how many you need, but that's what I recommend. You don't want to overdo it on food. They don't need that much. They'll just keep eating usually. Not very good. For chinchillas, now I would go with this right here. Pellets, regular, not any of that extra gunk. Just give them the straight pellet. This is the healthiest. Doesn't have anything weird in it. And this is, I think, Katie brand too, and it's actually formulated. It's like the new stuff. I think there's actually Timothy hay built into the pellets, which is really good because hay's really good for chinchillas. I would not recommend giving hay to your rat or your hamster. I'm pretty sure that they could eat it, but I don't know if it would be very safe for hamsters. First of all, because it can stab them in the eye. Yeah, I know, that's gross. And it also could, you know, stab them in the stomach. So if you really, for some reason, want to feed your animal hay, whether it's a rat or a hamster, I'd chop it up really small. But yeah, this is the hay I recommend for chinchillas. Yeah, everything is pretty much, I think, Katie brand, because it's the one I trust the most. And this is a Katie Timothy hay. It comes in these big bags. You can also get like really big bags. And the new thing they have is they have ones that are like mint flavor. I think one has like flowers in them. Yeah, a bunch of different flavors, but this is really good. And you want to always make sure your chinchilla has this, because it's really good for rabbits, chinchillas, pushing out the bad stuff, keeping them healthy. But yeah, little animals not good, gets in their eyes. Whoops, screen went black. Okay, and then bedding I'd recommend is the Carefresh bedding. I think I ran out. I need to buy some more of that. But it's the gray one, the big gray. I'll show you a picture. I'll put it in a link so you guys can know what I'm talking about. And that's what I'd recommend, because a lot of this other stuff I've noticed, I bought this one because I wanted to try it. Here, you can see that. My chinchilla actually started to like try and eat these, which is really bad. You don't want your animals eating bedding because it can like compact in their stomachs. So that was not very good. And my hamster didn't like it either because he likes stuff he can burrow under. You can't really burrow under this very well. My rat didn't. She likes everything, so she didn't really care. But yeah, it does make your animal cage smell better. So I mean, if you want to mix a little in there, that might be good. And chinchilla treats. Remember what I say, don't overdo it on treats, because my mom has kind of overdone it with my chinchilla, and I'm pretty sure he's a little overweight now. But he's happy, fat and happy. But yeah, you don't want to do that. So for chew blocks, because you know chinchillas get bored, these are really good. I can't remember the name, but I will put a picture up so you guys can look. They come in different colors. There's blue, pink. I don't have the pink, he ate it already, but these are really good. They're fun for them to chew on. They last a while. I like them. They're only like $4.99, so buy these every couple weeks for something to chew on. I noticed that with some of these kind of things, the dyes come off, but these aren't really powdery, so you won't have any of that. But there's these ice cream cones that are powdery, and the dyes can sometimes get in their fur, which kind of creeps me out. I don't want my chinchilla eating stuff that's gonna dye his fur. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend those. Also, if you notice, there's like, if you go to any pet store, there's this big can, or it's like about like this big, and it's like says like chinchilla harvest, chinchilla something on it. That's the best I recommend for treats. I put them all in here in this big container, if you can see. My chinchilla loves this. It comes with a ton of these little like fun treats, beans, which he does not really like the beans, but whatever. It has raisins. Chinchillas love raisins, and these are safe to feed him. They're good. So I would recommend those, the little cans, and then don't overdo it on these. Every once in a while, little treat. Overdo it, want a fat pet, then that's what's gonna happen. But yeah, and then these chew blocks are also really good. I'm pretty sure almost any animal can eat these. I think that's what it says in the bag. They're like basically like compacted hay, and they're fun for them to chew on. They don't last very long, but it's good for animals to break down their teeth, and because it's hay, it's good for them, and, you know, all that. And then this is also fun. Wraps for my chinchilla. I don't want to put it in his cage because I'm worried he's going to eat the plastic part off, and I don't really know why they put all that. Oh, you can take it off. It's cool, but, I think. But yeah, this is really good for them to chew on. And wow, I'm just realized I'm going over the time, and this is probably going to cut off. Okay, sorry. Bye. But yeah, I hope that helps.